guys, Karen Wolf here in the art studio. Hello, hello. We're going to paint this little snowman this evening. I don't know if you can see him or not. I drew him on a mixed media tablet, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to paint this cute little guy. I drew him on just a little piece of paper. I do that sometimes. I just sketch a lot of little drawings. I do that a lot. And I save my little drawings. And then one day, when I find time, I paint my little drawings. I transfer them on to either a tablet or sometimes canvas or something. Just something I will transfer them onto. And I will paint them. So I've been painting a lot of snowmen lately, and I know, it's like another snowman. But they're fast, easy, and I had to come up with something quick. That's all that. So that's what we're doing this evening. He's really cute. I don't have any colors picked out or anything yet. Got some of Charlie and Henry's brushes in here. Let me get mine. I don't have any colors picked out yet, so we'll just figure it out as we go. So, yeah. So let me pull you in a little bit closer so you can see. There's a snowman there in the background. I should have turned it long ways, but too late for that now. Okay, so I'm going to get a little water on my brush. And let's paint in his hat. What color shall we paint his hat? I've been painting a lot of yellow and green. A lot of green. I don't know. Want to paint him with a brown hat? That one back there has a brown hat. Maybe we'll paint this one with a brown hat. I haven't really thought about color. So we're going to do that. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope I'm in the right place. Sometimes I'm not. Maybe I'm not in the right place. I hope I am. Okay, there we are. Yes. Yeah. This little guy has some cute little birds. On his head, on his hat, looking down. So we're going to paint those in. I'm going to paint around them a little bit. Like I said, this is a mixed media tablet. This is just a tablet that I use sometimes just to practice on. They're nice. They're just really cool if you just paint a lot and you don't want to use a whole lot of canvas. Canvas take up space. And they're a little pricey, or not pricey, but more expensive than a mixed media tablet. You can get a lot more on the tablet than you can about one canvas. You can get, I think these for like $7, depending on the size. And then you've got how many pages? I don't know, $10 maybe. I'm not sure how much they cost. This one's a 9x12 and it has 72 pages. So you can paint 72 things one side, and then if you use the front and back, then you've got double that. So these are pretty cool things. So I have lots of them, several of them. I go through them a lot. So, but this is just what I use to practice on, just to get some idea of, if I like a painting or not. Sometimes I don't want to paint on, the canvas and waste the canvas if I'm not sure if I'm going to like it or not. So painting in here, if I don't like it, I can just throw it away. Of course, if you paint on canvas, you can paint over it, right? So we're just going to paint a little bit of a lighter color brown up here on top. So I hope you all had a nice Christmas and all, and now we're getting ready for the new year. Is that amazing? Is it just amazing that we've gone through an entire year already? It just is. So I'm coming up to the, do you all keep track of your first painting of the year and your last painting of the year? I'm going to have to go back and see what my first painting of the year was. I'm not sure. And then I'll go back and see what the last, or go back and see. And then I'll be painting my last painting of the year real soon. I was thinking about that today. All right, so we've got his hat. That's pretty cool, brown. So his little fluff on his hat, probably, what do you think? A beige color, a lighter color of that, same color of that. I'm not sure. What do you all think? No. If we go back in here with just a light color of that, and then do a same color of that, we could do that. Just keep it simple, right? Simple is good. Keep it simple. It's more fun to paint that way. Although, challenge yourself, please. Don't always paint easy. I've told you guys that before. Don't always paint easy. If you paint easy all the time, you will, how will you ever get better? You've got to do that. You've got to challenge yourself. And I'll have to say, these are a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult to paint on because they're dry. So you have to add more water. You have to add a little bit of water to these. So just painting a little bit loose also will is helpful. Makes your painting just loose and free is a really makes for a nice painting. Loose and free is good, and not always try to get everything. Don't always try to get everything all exact. Don't do that. That's crazy. All right. So, got some new paintings. I worked on the schedule for January for the studio. Got a studio in town, Fairplain. Locally, we paint in the studio. We're getting ready for January here real soon. We've got a Snowman porch leaner we're going to be painting. Have y'all seen the schedule yet? If you guys are on my email list, hopefully you saw that. If not, it's on my page here, my Facebook page. We got the Snowman porch leaner, rustic snowman there, the gloves. There's the porch leaner beside of it. This tall guy over here is the porch leaner. Oh, he's tall. And then the gloves there, we're going to do those in the studio. That'll be available online also. This one's going to be available online. The rustic snowman is already available online. And then the kiddos, we're going to do another glow planets with the kiddos in the studio. So all fun stuff. That little rustic snowman back there in the back, we'll be doing him too in the studio. And he's available online. When I say available online, I mean you can paint him virtually. If you're not local, you can paint him virtually. So there's that. The little ball on his hat will make it just a really light beige color, I think. Just a really light beige color. Keeping it simple, like I said. Just keeping things simple. All right. For his face, it's just a real easy thing. With Snowman, you can do, it's just a gray color. You can do a blue gray, a purple gray, you can do a gray gray, you can do a beige gray. Doesn't matter. It's just the darker color of the snowman is gray. And then you go in with a little bit lighter. I've got brown on my brush. You go in with a little bit lighter for the light part of the snowman. So I'm just going in with the darker around the bottom and around the outside edge, and then I'm going to go with some light, add some white to that, and paint the inside. I'm going around his eye because I don't want that to smear because it is soft fine charcoal. I put that on there so you guys could see it. If I just draw in pencil, you guys can't see it very well. So I do the charcoal. So I just put in a purple, a little bit of purples, a little bit of blues in the outside for my gray. And then I added white to that. And I'm painting in the center with the white in here, just because that's his lighter part of his face. And you can make cheeks. Y'all like to make cheeks on your snowman. Usually with the snowman, I make a carrot nose. But with this one, I do a round nose. I'm just getting it a little bit darker down here in this corner. With this one, I drew a bit of a round nose. I'm just rinsing my brush. I'm going to make his nose probably orange. Since snowmen have carrot noses, I'll probably make him have an orange nose. I don't have any orange on my plate. I'm just going to make orange. But I have some orange right here. I do paint in acrylic. Use whatever acrylic you have. If I use Liquitex Basics acrylic, or I also use Blick Art Supplies. I buy a Chrome Acryl brand from Blick for my painting parties. I'm painting just a round circle here for his nose. Since they do have a carrot nose most of the time, but usually I like draw the carrot shape, but this time I'm not. Just doing something a little different. So I'm just leaving it a little bit dark, and I know his eyes look goofy because I was going to draw him looking down, and then I decided to make him look up. So I just did the whole thing dark, added a little bit of light to that side. He kind of looks like Frosty. I'm not going by that. I don't know why he just ends up. I think that he must have like a Frosty, must have a round nose. Okay, so I'm rinsing my brush. I'm getting a littler brush. Going into a little bit of a darker color. For his eyebrows and his eyes. I'm painting that one a little bit too big. So you can do something like this just real quick for fun. Just something fun to paint. Or you can do it just for, you know, on something to give to somebody or keep for yourself or whatever the case may be. I'm going to make him have... He's looking up. He is looking up at the birds. We'll calm this gray down to calm this black down a little bit. I'm going to make it gray. The birds, I'm going to make them red birds. Taking a little bit of red. But if you are interested in painting with me, Art by Karen Wolf everywhere. And I do have online painting tutorials. I have YouTube channel. Everything is Art by Karen Wolf with an E. And on here, I have videos and things. And then I do, if you're local, have in-studio painting parties. We have fun. We have lots of fun. The porch leaner is exciting. I'm really excited about that. This is going to be my first porch leaner. We painted lots of different things on wood, but not that big. So I don't have a porch leaner, so I'm excited to have one myself. Do y'all like porch leaners? Y'all have porch leaners? Do you know what a porch leaner is? I'm just painting in these shapes is all I'm doing. There's a circle and a bit of a shape sticking up there. Little circle and a little diamond. Or triangle, not diamond. So these are just little easy shapes that you can draw. Nothing real difficult. He's going pretty quick. Pretty quick. The beaks, let's do those with a little bit of yellow. Let's do a little bit of yellow and a little bit of brown. Or you could do it with orange or whatever. Doesn't matter. Should have used a smaller brush. Do a little bit of orange back on the tail feathers. Back on this arm. Let's put a little bit of yellow in that. Make that show up. A little bit on its head right there. Just a little detail here and there. We'll do his, gonna take some black, go into his eyeball. Let's make him looking up. See if that'll make him look like he's looking up. Does he look funny? A little bit. He's looking up at these two birds. And we're going to do a little bit of water in this black. It's really dried out. But if you haven't painted with me in the studio, you definitely need to give it a try. Make that like a New Year's thing, like a New Year's... Do y'all do New Year's resolutions? Make it a New Year's resolution to paint with me. Paint with me in the studio. Or, oh, thank you, Teresa. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Hello. Hello. We're going to put a little dot of an eye on this bird. The birds are looking down at the snowman. We'll put some highlights on them. Let's do a little highlight on its beak, a little on its back there, on its wing, a little up here, a little highlight there, there, and there. Nothing much. See, they're just little shapes with little ticks of paint on them, just little touches of paint. And super cute, you have to admit. And then we'll do a little highlight on its hat. Those are always fun. A little highlight on this hat. You could do a little fluff on the ball of that. Do a little highlight on his nose. That's super cute. And then you could paint the background like a light blue color would be cool. Let's see if I can do that real quick. If I've got blue on my plate. Just do a little white with a little bit of blue, a little bit of water. And I add a lot of water to this, but if you're painting on canvas, you don't have to do a lot of water. And this water's really dirty because I was evidently painting something in brown, like a snowman's hat. You have to work quickly. Work quickly. Work fast. Fast. Get up as close to there as you can. If you were painting on a canvas, we would do this background in first and then paint around, or paint around it, and it's easier to paint around when you're doing it on canvas. But I'll show you all the steps, easy stuff. Provide everything in the studio. If you're doing it online, you have your own stuff. Usually, everybody that paints. Sometimes I do art kits. But usually it's folks have their own things. But I have provided art kits for the online tutorials. He's coming along. He's looking pretty good. I did get a little bit of brown in there from my water, but if you should see my water, ooh, it's like brown. And then you can do a little bit of snowflakes. Those are fun. Snowflakes are super fun. You just put a little shape with your brush. You can do one on the hat. That would be cute. And you can do some big ones. You can do some little ones. If you do little ones, you have to switch the size of your brush. I'll show you. Take the littler brush and do some small ones. I think we need a big one though to match. Or balance, not necessarily match. And then you could do some like little tiny ones. I wouldn't necessarily put one there. And then you can also do the splatter, the little splatter of paint. You can do those. Or dots. You can do dots of snow, where you take the back of your brush and just touch. But don't do all of it. I'm just showing you different options. Less is more usually. You don't want it to be all gaudy. I'm just giving you options. Okay. And another option is the splatter snow. Hopefully I can do that without getting muddy water in my paint. But I will have to add a little bit of purple so it'll show up. And I'm just getting some water on my paintbrush, or on my toothbrush. An old toothbrush here. And then you just flip the brush back and it puts paint splatters on your canvas that looks like snow. And there's that. All done. Cute as can be. And then don't forget to sign your work. Don't forget to sign your art. That's super, super, super duper important. We always want to make sure that we get our signature on there. I usually sign it down low in the bottom, but hey. Just doing that real quick. There you go. Pretty cute, huh? Little birds on the hat of a snowman. Oh, shoot. I love doing that. And that would make a good painting. It did make a good painting. Oh, super cute. Super. Isn't that adorable? That is so cute. And since there's room up here in the sky, you could make it closer, like cut, you know, not have that much of your canvas blank up here at the top. Or you can put, you know, hanging out with friends or hanging with friends or let it snow or whatever. I don't know. Whatever you like. Right? Hey, Jessica. Yeah, so there you go. Everybody loves to paint snowmen. That's a really cute one, so have at it and enjoy. He's super easy, very simple design, very easy acrylic painting to do. So thank you all for jumping on here. I appreciate you. If you don't mind sharing the video so others can see and join in on the fun, I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for coming on here. Paint and enjoy it, because it is just the best. It's therapy and it's relaxing, and everybody needs a little bit of that. And thank you so much for the hearts. Love the hearts. Yeah, so there's a little close-up of him, the little birds. There's simple shapes. Simple, simple, simple. Change the color of the hat if you know, you could make it green, red, orange. See, there's a green hat. Snowman back there. Yeah, so, all right. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to jump off here and get on another video with my membership folks. I'm not sure what we're going to paint in there, but we're going to paint something. Thank you all. Bless you guys. Have a good evening. And if I don't see you before then, Happy New Year. Happy New Year too. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.